For the Chapter 4 demo, we'll get just a little bit more complicated. It's a little longer than the other demonstrations we've done. So my diagnostic statement is up here. Diabetes mellitus due to genetic defects of beta cell function. Proliferative diabetic retinopathy with macular edema. Well, that's a mouthful. So let's go ahead and start with the diabetes. Diabetes, like hypertension, is probably going to be one that appears a lot in the index. So I'm going to go ahead and just go to D and scroll down. I will tell you, you do have to go a ways. There are a lot of D words, it appears. Let's see if I can get there. So I went a little too far. Okay, so here's diabetes. It starts on page 372. So now I'm going to look at the type. We have diabetes due to genetic defects of beta cell function. So here I have diabetes with, here I have due to drug or chemical, I have complicating pregnancy, due to an underlying condition, I have gestational. I don't see anything about a genetic defect. So essentially, just browsing through this, I don't see what I'm looking for. I don't see anything about due to genetic defect. I don't see anything about a beta cell function. So essentially, I come down to this specified type NEC, which is not elsewhere classified. Sorry, I had a small interruption there. So we come down to specified type, and now I have a subterm with. So we're essentially going to capture all of this in just specified type because we don't have anything that specifically says that. Now we want to look for this proliferative diabetic retinopathy with macular edema. So scrolling through my subterms, I can't find proliferative, excuse me, I don't have anything about edema up here, but I do find the retinopathy, and I have with macular edema. But now I also have non-proliferative and I have proliferative with macular edema. So we're getting into several indentations you can see here, but essentially what we've done is gone diabetes down to specified type to with retinopathy proliferative with macular edema. So we get the E13.351. I'm going to copy that and go over to my tabular and see if that looks right. So here we have our E13.351, other specified diabetes mellitus. And so again, in that category E13, I'm just going to scroll up here. This is just other specified diabetes. And here we actually do capture, so I know we really like to get as specific as we can. Notice it includes diabetes mellitus due to genetic defects of beta cell function. So we can be rest assured that we are in the right location. So we're in the right category, and then we just come down to a subcategory with ophthalmic complications, and then we specifically get into the proliferative diabetic retinopathy, and here we have with macular edema. So I think that we have managed to capture all of it. Our category captures that it's diabetes mellitus due to genetic defects of beta cell function, and then with our additional subcategories, we have the proliferative, diabetic retinopathy with macular edema. So we get E13.351.